All right, guys. It seems to me that drama finds or searches for me and finds me everywhere I go. I remember playing EverQuest with my uncle when I was in middle school. I remember playing EverQuest with my uncle, and I remember waking up in the morning time, and my uncle was talking to us about responsibilities of game masters. Game masters are people that are appointed by the developers to basically make sure the game runs functional when it's live. If anybody has any questions, concerns about bugs or anything like that, they're basically overly powerful testers, and they have a set of tools like codes they can put into the game to make their job easier or to identify the problems so that way they can solve it. Right? That's their whole overall job. And I remember EverQuest being a big issue when there was some things being said about whenever they appointed a GM in EverQuest, they appointed them on their separate servers, so that way they don't have characters on those servers. So that way there's no favoritism. Obviously, that's not going to work very well. That lesson was was very quickly taught to the community that was not going to work out very well. And yeah, it just doesn't look good, right? Whenever you have that type of power. And I guess they really wanted, I guess Pantheon really wanted to be like EverQuest, because dang. This is a Reddit post, and take everything I'm saying with a grain of salt. But what I am a very big, passionate Pantheon supporter. But I'm going to tell you right now, it doesn't look good, because it's all about what's going to happen in the future. It's about you're trusting something you want to support and you want to help it grow. But if somebody that is making it and turning it into something that you don't think is ethically good for the community, and it's a developer doing it, it kind of puts a bad taste in your mouth, you know? And it's terrible. This is what's been going on. So the technical director was caught spawning in rare mobs for his guild on Black Moon. If you don't know, that was the server that I was originally on, and I left because people were basically cheating. Now, there was no proof of it, and I didn't know who it was. I just know people were cheating. I didn't know what the cheat was. I knew that people were able to manufacture fake money, like duplicate money, like gold. I don't know the background on that is very well, but I knew people were cheating. The rumor was being spread around the servers so much that they were cheating, that so many people were cheating, that I didn't feel comfortable being in that server. And it felt weird to me that nobody was really addressing it either, like as a formal thing. Like, you go on their Discord and they don't really talk about it very much. So they don't talk about it at all. So it's like, you kind of want to address those issues. I know you don't want to bring them to light so that way people can try to do it, but you want to bring those things to light. Like, yeah, we nipped that in the butt, and we just not bragging that, yeah, we just canceled 500 people because they were exploiting something we accidentally put in the game. You gotta word it better. And I've been saying this for so long that this company is very bad with their words. A good example is this update, the Unity 6 update that happened. They literally pushed it back so much by giving them a date. What you should do is say, hey guys, this thing's gonna, if you think this is gonna be ready in 2 days, say, hey guys, this thing's gonna be ready and set in about 5 days. We're gonna make sure it's done. We're gonna get all the kinks out, and it's gonna be solid. And right now we don't have a specific time on that day that we're gonna give you, but when it gets closer to the day, we're gonna give you a time, because at this moment, behind the curtains, the developers have no idea if this is going to work in 2 days. They think it's going to work in 2 days, but we don't know. Some shit might happen. Boom. Some things might happen. In this case, they say it's going to be ready in 2 days, and then boom, they're not ready. They're unprepared. So you got to word it better. You got to get your PR people to do this a little bit better, because people are going to get disappointed, and people are going to think that you're misleading them in certain things, and then people are going to eventually think that you have no idea what you're talking about. So, Olmo, aka GM Rizel, that's the game master, also the technical director and project manager for Pantheon, right, was outed by a former member of this guild, Subterfuge, I think that's the guild's name, for allegedly spawning rare mobs on Pantheon live server on the Black Moon, whatever, repeatedly for their coveted loot. And a now deleted Discord message. This is where it gets kind of fishy. And now deleted Discord message from Olmo in Pantheon Discord. He had claimed to be trolling. He did. There was a Discord channel. I mean, there was a Discord message saying that he was trolling. He purposely put it in the /say section channel. You can do say, which that means that the people surrounding you can hear you, right? In close vicinity, they can read your what you're typing. What he meant to do was guild or party or group or something, not where everyone can see it, but people were able to see it and was able to get it, you know. And he says, "I was joking, haha, you caught me. I was joking. I was just trying to get people, blah blah blah." It doesn't look good. Then it was deleted and retracted, and you're just like, I don't know what's the truth. I don't know, but that is a very dishonest and kind of like, oh, you caught me. I'm gonna say something on the fly. I was trolling you, that type of thing. Ever since this came to light by Discord user and former Subterfuge member Flexlore, Visionary Realms has been on full-on damage control, with several Discord forum threads being shut down by the company regarding the issue. It's not really good. There's no official statement yet. Right now, you kind of want to make an official statement before. It's kind of like this type of news is like wildfire, and you want to nip this in the butt before it gets insane. If you don't and you let it wait, then it's going to be impossible for you alone to put it out. It's just going to be too much. Subterfuge is also known to have several members being part of the Visionaries Advanced Testers program. The testers program before this, I have to keep you informed. They were caught using code to go beyond the borders. So in the MMOs, there are invisible borders you can't go past. Well, they had codes where they were able to go around and take like stuff in places where normal people couldn't, or the average player couldn't get. They already got caught doing that, so you got to keep that in mind. Not these particular advancers from this particular guild and this particular server, but advanced testers were caught in the past for doing scummy things like that. Hand-selected group of players from the community to privately test content and features for the game before they reach live servers. If that's true, and they did test something for live servers, they should do it where they're not part of a guild. It would just look better that way. And if it was truly something like that, then I would think in my head that they could probably go to a server that's private, or not even just private, but go to a server that's less populated and you're not a part of, and just create a character and test things out there. I don't see why you need to have your testers in the same guild as you while playing the game and testing the same server at the same time. It doesn't look good. It doesn't look good. If this is all true so far, it just doesn't look good. Then you're doubling down or backtracking with the trolling statement, and it doesn't make sense. However, Flexler has claimed this was ongoing, this was going on in the live Black Moon server, where strict rules are in place against duping, exploitation, and other misconduct. He has also claimed that this occurred multiple times with no testing involved. Again, this could have been a guild member that basically got mad or got left them on bad terms and wants to spread bad rumors of the game and these people. It could be that. but I need footage. I need actual footage of this particular guy doing it, or an official statement to believe this, to understand it completely. So far, it doesn't look good. It doesn't look good because of the responses, the backtracking, the deleting, it doesn't look good. Why would you need to do that if you're innocent, right? If you didn't do anything wrong, why not just address it? If it is all innocent, then just say so. But you're getting people like Joppa, who I take his word as gospel, and now you're making me second guess that. That's not fair. I don't think that's fair for you guys to do that to a community that is willing to pay $40 for a game that is not even close to being finished, or a game that could never be finished. You have to think about aspects for the community too. What's extremely troubling is, as director of technology, some of Almo's primary duties include being in charge of bans for some of the ongoing dupes and exploits present in Pantheon, as seen from his messages posted in the Pantheon Discord, often disparaging others for their cheating ways. Basically, this was him bragging. Can I find it? It was him bragging that he shut down. A special thank you to all the coin dupers and exploiters. You gave me the opportunity to permaban more than 25 accounts today. I lost count. Ordinarily, I hate to see accounts get banned, but when you are deliberately exploiting, it really makes me smile when I press the ban button. So again, thank you, and know that you have brought a little extra joy in my life. This comment is just so malicious, it's not even funny. I don't feel comfortable with this statement. This is terrible. Why would you word it that way, even if you're joking? So this tells me he may be trolling people. He may be joking by spawning things in. But this also tells me he doesn't really take his job that serious, and he doesn't take the community that serious. That's what this tells me. So it's either way. I don't know which one it is, but this doesn't seem like something that I would want the director of technology to be saying. I would want them to say something along the lines of, like, be more responsible with something that we are giving you in early access, that you're having the privilege to play, because we do have the privilege to play. Grant, we're paying $40 to play it, but they didn't have to put it in Steam in the first place. So they could have worded it in a way where it's like, please take care of our game, you know, and we'll help take care of you, or something along those lines. But not like that, right? Several longtime Pantheon VIP pledge members, which is $700, have corroborated Flexlor's claims, basically calling it well-known secret, and that other abuses of power by Almo have been made over time. The outrage is being felt through the community, with several high-profile community members and guilds considering withdrawing their support from the indie MMO. I wouldn't blame them if they did. This is something they need to address almost immediately. This was a 10 hours post. They need to have a meeting 10 hours ago or 9 hours ago, whatever, and got together, and there should have been a post within at least 2 hours of this post from the official statement from the development team. But there hasn't. It's been 10 hours, and there has not, as far as I know, I don't know. There's nothing about it. Nothing about it. So you're willing to say on on all this shit that you're willing to press the ban button and you're happy to get rid of these exploiters. But if you yourself are exploiting in the game, or even if you aren't, this is unacceptable behavior. And even what his statement from the dupers is unacceptable. That's just not good. This guy is obviously can't be professional enough to take the take the community in consideration. The community manager needs to step it up. The wording and everything this person's doing is literally making people hate this game. I beg you, Visionary Realms, you guys, it's not hard to hire decent people for a decent job. Find a better community manager that knows how to speak English and speak the proper way of treating everyone in their decent etiquette. Get a technical director that is morally and ethically okay to support a video game. I know you guys may be desperate, or I don't know what the case may be, but look into it, and this should be an official statement. There should have been already one. I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm disappointed. I hope this isn't true. Please, someone let me know if this is. Someone come out with a video. I don't know. But I hope you guys have a great day. Please don't just take this with a grain of salt. Try to do the best you can. If you like the game, keep playing the game. If it doesn't matter to you, it doesn't matter to you. If you think it's gonna wipe, it's gonna wipe. Whatever. I don't know. I think this doesn't look good. I think it's a bad idea. I think it's a bad thing personally. So that's my take on it. You guys have a great day. I hope you guys see you in the next one. Thank you guys so much.